What's up, guys? Happy Monday and welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel, where we go over the markets. And on Monday, we like to go over traditionals before Bitcoin. So we'll do that real quick. We'll look at gold and silver. I want you guys to pay attention big time on Binance and the BNB chart. We've been talking about this since November. A lot of people have laughed. The laughter has simmered down now. We'll talk about that in a few. We're also going to talk about Ethereum and Litecoin. Litecoin broke its major support we were watching for. All signs are pointing down. Now, that doesn't mean we can't get some little bull traps to the upside, but the trend is down in the macro, guys, in all markets, regardless of what people like to think. I think this bear market rally is over for all markets. I think the biggest money grab in history could be coming. If you are on the same side as that, let me know by putting down in the comments hashtag BG or BMGIH, biggest money grab in history. Also, if you have Twitter, make sure you tweet that on Twitter and tag me in it. Definitely going to be some interesting times coming ahead. As you guys know, I've been looking for the bottom of this market, Bitcoin especially, in September or October of this year. We called that back in December 2nd, 2021. The video is playing on my YouTube page. If that sounds good to you guys, make sure you scroll down, smash that thumbs up. Let's get this YouTube algorithm pushing this video out. I will try to make it as quick as possible. Got a lot to do today, so let's get into it. All my social links and links to support the channel are down below. All right, so looking at gold, as you guys know, we've had these targets for about 2 years, looking for 1565 best case scenario down to 1424. If that breaks, it could get really ugly. That's all I'll say about that. And looking at silver, same thing. This chart is about 2 years old. Looking for us, once we're able to break this $20.50 range. I've been looking for this 15.6. There's also a target as low as $7, but this is my main target I'd be looking for after the break of 20.50. Dow Jones, as you guys know, I'm looking for us to get down to this range again, unless we break this high. You know, a lot of people have been calling for a melt up. A melt up would require breaking this high, right? This is not a melt up. This is simply, this was our big dump right here, and this is just struggling to get up to the top, which I think we're going to break down here in the coming weeks. So be careful. I'm not putting out doom and gloom. I'm trying to show you guys what might be the biggest money grab in history, which could equate to the biggest opportunity in our lifetimes, right? Getting to the bottoms of these markets. So looking at NASDAQ, as you can see, I have a target down here around 12.5. If that breaks, obviously much, much lower, as this could be a big ABC. Let's take a look at that. What would it be if we threw the fibs on here from the swing high to the swing low, back up to this swing high? About 9,600 for the NASDAQ, although I think we'll go much lower than that. But that is where this target puts us to the one-to-one extension if this is an ABC, right? So keep an eye on that. S&P, we can do the same thing for S&P. Let's throw a Fibonacci extension on here from the swing high to the swing low, back up to the swing high. Would get us around 32 to 3,300, somewhere in that range. But I see us going as low possibly as around this 27.18. Again, guys, we've been talking about all this for about 2 years. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin. So I posted this chart the other day. This is an old chart. I made this, I don't know, way back here, somewhere around May 22. But I'm looking for an ABC correction in here. If that plays out, I'm looking to see that around 40. My target is between 36 and 9,600. I've been saying that for a long time. I still believe that is where we're headed before this bear market ends, in my opinion. Remember, none of this is financial advice, but we'll get into the smaller time frames and look at what's going on. So let's take a look at This is one count I have, right? This is a B, C, D, E, making this a falling wedge, and then we can have a bull market after that. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to see a new all-time high in this halving cycle, right? What I need you guys to pay attention to, and let me know in the comments below what you think of this. So 4-year cycle, right? There's a lot of things that happen every 4 years. Bitcoin could continue a 4-year cycle, but that doesn't mean it has to hit a new all-time high in the cycle, right? The cycle can just be up and down. It doesn't have to be a new all-time high every year. Now, a lot of people say it happens every time, but if you look, this time was the first time we broke our old all-time high in the bear market after the last halving, right? So we broke that 20K that everyone said there was no way we were going to break. We broke it. Could this time be different? I think so. So looking at where we're at on the weekly here, if we zoom in, let's do a zoom in real quick. That 200 EMA, that is still holding as our support here, right? If that breaks, and that is currently lying around 25,590 or 579. If we break and close the weekly below that this week, bad news, guys. All right, let's take a look at another count. This is looking at it as a bubble pop pattern with 5-wave structure to the downside. Like I said, I believe between 35 and 9,700, somewhere in that range, right? I do believe that we will come back down to retest this trend line on the bottom here. This should be lower. I don't know why it's there, but anyways, that's what I'm looking for. Let's get into the smaller time frames, the daily. This is what we've been watching, guys, right here, this rising broadening wedge. We take a measured move of that rising broadening wedge from the swing high, or I'm sorry, from the top of the wedge to the bottom, and we bring that down to where we broke it. Gets us down to approximately 11 or 12,000. But again, I have these targets down here between 37 and 9,700. This is a very old chart. Back when we made this chart over here, when we hit this wave 2, I told you exactly where these next waves were going, and they hit almost exact. You can go back and watch my videos from back then. Although I thought this 5-wave would go down further and we wouldn't break this high, but we did, this being just a big ABC, right? Overextended, and then our 5 waves back down. That is what I believe is going on. If you guys are interested in trading, definitely check out Prime XBT. Here's a word from my sponsor. Guys, it is by far, in my opinion, the best trading platform out there. Many different ways you can trade on it, many different assets. Check them out.
Begin your path to financial freedom. Gain up to a $7,000 bonus on us. Register and use promo code. Deposit and enjoy a 7% bonus. Available now.
Remember, you can use my promo code SAVVY50 to get you up to a $7,000 bonus. It'll put 7% on whatever you deposit as your bonus. And SAVVY25 will get you 25% off your fees. Again, guys, check them out. Many different ways you can trade. You can trade the global markets, crypto futures. I like to use this setup here. Everyone has their own, idea how they want to do their setup, but this is mine. You can trade Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, everything all from this exchange without having to go to different exchanges. So anyways, let's look at the 4-hour here. So on the 4-hour, as you guys know, let me get some of these lines off of here. This is the main area to watch, guys. We have our 0.382 fib at 25, approximately 25,477, but we have this trend line here where I'm watching, right? We could actually make this a little bit lower. So around this 25.3 range, I'm looking for a break of that. If we get a break for that, we're going to go much, much lower, in my opinion. How low? Let's take a look. Let's do a measured move here, looking at this as a flagpole, bring it down. That would get us approximately right to that 0.618, which is around 2100 to 21.6 range. We do have a trend line here at 22.4. But guys, believe it or not, I think we're going to see that pretty damn soon. Now, if traditional markets have a little pump today, this may take a little bit longer. But the macro has not changed, guys. It has not changed yet. So look for these lows. I do think for sure, you can't say for sure in any market, but guys, I think we have a lot lower to go. I've been telling you guys this for a long time. I told you expect a 100% rally after the false bottom, which is exactly what we got. We'll look at those charts here in a minute, but this is a huge warning for Binance, guys. Anyone on Binance, I would be extremely careful. Not spreading FUD, just telling you what the charts are showing. We've talked about this for a long time. We'll zoom into this little area in the next chart, but you can see what happened to FTT with FTX. I think we are going to see the same type thing over here, guys. I've been talking about this since November when I made this chart. Zooming in right here, this is the area to watch. If we break that 2027, my next target's around 148. If we break that, 67. That doesn't mean one straight line, right? We might come down here, get some support for a little while, possibly come back all the way up to test 202 before continuing down. But if Binance can't hold this 67, guys, I think it's going to get way ugly. XRP, guys, I warned you guys of this when I put this X here. This weekly trend line right here, the white one, this yellow one is overextended. We hit that in the last 2 hype cycles. This coin is just a hype coin, guys. They throw out all kinds of hype, get you in, and dump on you. I think that's going to continue. I have targets. My first target being 25 cents. If that breaks, could go as low as 4 cents. Believe it or not, say what you will. Let me know in the comments. But guys, this is just a hype cycle coin, right? That's it. The hype is wearing out. It's getting less and less powerful. Downside is the side. So Ethereum, what are we looking for here? A break of 1436. And then we have this high volume node that might give us a little support at 12. Once we break 12, looking for 930. If this 930 breaks, 280 could go as low as 114, but that would stress that the markets are in huge trouble, right? Thinking that crypto can hold up in a true bear market in the traditionals is absolutely insane. So be cautious and be careful, guys. I know everybody wants to hear the price is going to the moon. I'm going to get rich easy, but that's not how markets work. So just be cautious. So we broke our support here on Litecoin. Your next support for Litecoin is 55, and then we're looking for the 25 range. If that breaks, 15. If that breaks, kudos. All right, taking a look at Tesla. I told you guys this would be our rejection zone here. I am a buyer of Tesla, and I still stick to this between 40 and 50 bucks, right down to this range. We made this chart a long time ago. It was back in the middle of last year. We got to these were our 3 targets to watch for bounce, right? If you guys were watching back then, you know, and we got our big bounce at the 106. And I said, watch for a retest of this trend line, which is exactly what we got. Now I'm looking for these levels probably to get bounces again, but I am looking to buy between 40 and 50. Not financial advice. That's what I'm looking for. And oil real quick. Oil, same thing, guys. I think once we break this trend line, this 62.70, which I'm sure will most likely be testing this again. If that breaks, looking for around 26, 27 bucks. What would that mean? That would mean the crazy crap is going on in the world. If you look around, it is. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, you can join the free Discord, the link down below also. But have a great Monday, guys. Let's see what these markets do. For those of you day trading, be extremely careful. I don't prefer day trading. Swing trading is the way to go, in my opinion. If you don't know the difference, look it up. And you can always practice on Prime XBT. I'll leave a tutorial up here. They do have a contest section. You can join for free without putting any money in and actually win money back for joining the contest if you win the contest. Great way to learn the platform also, guys, without any risk. Trade on there, play around. Once you get a good strategy, throw a couple bucks in. And then see what happens. If you can grow a couple bucks, maybe you can grow more. But if you can't grow 10 bucks, you can't grow 10,000. So just be careful, guys. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose. And have a great day. I'm out. Oh, check out these videos up top.